Hey, how's it going? It is all the news all the time. Yes, and we're looking at some interesting news today from Giant Freaking Robots. I like the way it does this. When you go near there, it goes red. I quite like that. So what news are we looking at today? Well, Olivia Wild, there she is. She's going to take on Spider-Woman as director. So she's going to direct a Spider-Woman film. What is going on in this crazy world? I mean, what's next? You're going to give women the vote soon? It's all going to go horribly wrong, right? So we go Spider-Woman. Olivia Wilde, is she joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe as director for one of the studio's franchises? Very interesting question. The actress, and Don't Worry Darling, that didn't go well. Director sat down with Variety and talked about directing the female-emphasised, feature and the secret project she is doing for the Disney-owned superhero studio. That would be Marvel. The rumours in the Hollywood gossip mill are that Olivia Wilde will be directing a Spider-Woman movie. Spider-Woman movie. What is all that about? So I was having a little look at Spider-Woman. There's Spider-Woman, and from back in the day. And I was thinking, when I saw this one, I was like, she's making some good points. She's making some good points. I can see where you're going with. I can see where you're going with this idea. I kind of like what we're doing. I was looking at some comments down here. I'd love to see a Spider-Gal show. I would go to see the movies for that. This guy, the Spider-Man, already had lower back problems. Okay, moving on. Okay. So what are we looking at? As a prolific actress, there she is, and the hottest new director on the Hollywood scene. Don't talk like that. Olivia Wilde has experience working on both sides of the camera as a woman, which could positively influence the female-led movie concept of Spider-Woman. Her directorial resume includes music videos for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and for Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. Nope, nor me. The first feature film, Booksmart, did well with critics, even if it was disappointing at the box office. You're not selling it to me. You're not selling it, are you? This I've never heard of. Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. I mean, what's that? Tic-tac-toe. Booksmart, never heard of it. Don't Worry Darling, failed super bad. And is that it? And a Red Hot Chili Pepper video. Oh, well, she sounds perfect. I mean, sign me up. Although, actually, she makes some good points. But what else is going on? I was thinking about this female-led world, and this guy came up with a tweet. Which guy? This guy, Chris Gore. He made this tweet on Twitter. It said, "Make Marvel male again," and people lost their minds. They lost their minds. It's got a little animation of some male characters all running along. Make Marvel male again, and as you can imagine, the left went mental. Absolutely. Look at that. She's like, what? How very dare you? So Marvel Studios has made significant progress towards diversity and representation, God, in its films and television shows. From Ms. Marvel and She-Hulk Attorney at Law to Black Widow and Captain Marvel. Well, that didn't go well, though, did it? I mean, let's be honest, it didn't go well. That Ms. Marvel sort of went okay. Actually, it went well. That one, really bad. That one, okay. And that one, really bad. Let's have a look at the old Rotten Tomato scores here. Ms. Marvel, audience 80%, yeah, quite reasonably popular. She-Hulk, people hated it. Captain Marvel, people hated it. And Black Widow, people loved it. So the classic mixed bag, I would say. So yeah, not dreadful, but mixed bag. So too good, too bad. And of course, Marvel Comics has long represented different types of people, but many of those characters were buried or disregarded in Kevin Feige's MsheU until recent years, with white men overwhelmingly leading the book. Oh, you tedious people. Yes, indeed. So yeah, is there some sort of is there a point to this? I was looking into it, and the answer is yes, probably there is. There is. But the issue I think we're raising is it doing well? Because the MsheU has become predominantly female, is it doing well? But the answer to that seems to be no. Marvel is reportedly unhappy with Phase 4, considering major changes to Phase 5 and 6 on the upcoming films. There's 12 films in the next sequence, the next phase. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 films. And they're predominantly female-led. And if they are losing money, and you lose money 12 times in a row, your business goes out of business, in my personal opinion, whatever that's worth. So Marvel is looking at major changes to Phase 5 and 6 because of the poor quality, as I understand it, the poor quality of the Phase 4 films. They were seen as put together rapidly, cheaply, and badly. So whether that's because it's predominantly female, or whether it's because they're just put together badly, I think it's the latter, to be honest. But that's the position where we've got ourselves, because some films make a good point. That's all I'm saying upon that issue. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Is it predominantly a male industry, a male genre, the comic book superhero genre, and people are invading it with the female energy, or is it poor quality writing and production values have damaged the brand, or are people just bored of superhero films? I mean, like they got bored of the Western. When's the last time you saw a Western? They used to be all the rage. Westerns were on all the time. Now you don't see any of those. Are people bored? I'm saying people are bored. I'm bored of it. Yeah, I can only handle so many prequels and sequels and remakes and retakes. There's only so many I can handle. And I don't care. When I get to, where's this thing gone? This massive list of films. I was thinking, which of these would I actually want to go and to the cinema? I was like, Quantum Mania, don't even know what it is. Secret Invasion of who? Guardians of the Galaxy? What, again? Echo? No idea. Loki? They've got rid of that Loki. Now they've got a female one. Who's she? I don't know. The Marvels? Isn't that for kids? Blade? Oh, Wesley Snipes? Vampires? Possibly. Running around with vampires? Possibly. But that was years ago. Ironheart? That's Iron Man taken over by a young girl. Agatha, the Coven of Chaos. Actually, that sounds quite fun. I quite like Agatha, Coven of Chaos. Daredevil, no interest in that guy. Captain America, the guy's got a shield. That's the whole thing. He's just got a shield he throws around. And Thunderbolts, I wanted that to say Thundercats, but it didn't. I was like, okay. So of these 12 films, I would like to see maybe one, maybe two. Maybe. Probably I wouldn't. I'd probably wait for it to go on to some sort of streaming service. I'd probably not even worry about that either. Fantastic Four, this is Phase 5, or sorry, Phase 6, so this is way in the future. Fantastic Four, what, again? Avengers, the thingamajig of thingamajig, the Kang Dynasty, the top of the top, the cream of the crop, the Avengers, the Secret Wars, the blah, 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 blah. No one cares, man. No one cares. So let me, no one cares. Let me know your thoughts. Is it because it's crappy writing and crappy directing and crappy CGI, and are people bored of this stuff? Are they desperate for an actual proper film with a proper story that isn't all green screen? I'm sort of answering my own question here, but do chip in, because I like to know what you think. All right, well, that's enough of my ranting and raving about misogyny and misandry and people making good points and angry tweets about stuff. All right, I'm going to see you guys later.